Oh, wrong monitor. Let's see. There we go. Alright, everyone. Been a while since I did a random solo run stream, and, I was trying to think, what should I do today? I haven't done Emerald or Pearl yet with my new random solo run streams, so we're gonna do Pokemon Pearl today. Next time I do this will be Emerald. But, yeah, I'm trying to cut back on the streams a bit more, just because real life has gotten busier. I wanted to just have more days to myself. So, yeah. How are you? I'm doing, pretty good. Come on, Dusnor. I hope not. Okay, before we generate, though, let's go over what we've played. Also, I'm, sort of struggling to speak at a high volume today for some reason. I think it's the allergies. But yeah, here's our current tier list right now. There's 22 species. It's pretty top heavy in the S tier through the D tier. Yeah, it's pretty heavy through those tiers. And then there's just Slacking and Spinnerack down here. I will never forget that Spinnerack stream. That was so awful. But yeah, why don't we see who we get? Imagine if you get Cleffa. Oh, what can you do? Okay, Hitmonlee. It's a frail fighting type, but it's a decent fighting type, so let's see what we're dealing with. So close to Hitmonchan. I'm gonna compare it to its... Alright, so it has the same moveset in Platinum. I know Diamond and Pearl to Platinum changed a lot of movesets. Okay, so we'll start with Revenge, Double Kick. Okay, at least there's no early ghost types. Rolling Kick at 9, Meditate at 5. Focus Energy, Faint, High Jump Kick at 29. Also, High Jump Kick will do a lot of damage if it misses. And Blaze Kick at level 41. You know what's funny about that? In Generation 3, Blaze Kick was Blaziken's signature move, and then Diamond and Pearl, they just gave it to Hitmonlee for some reason. You know what's funny? Hidden Power is essentially going to be garbage to us. We actually don't want Hidden Power. Hitmonchan with Iron Fist is superior Hitmon? I mean, we'll see. If I ever get it again, that is. Alright, there's no move tutors in Diamond and Pearl, so ignore that. Let's see, we won't get Bulk Up, Double Team, or Facade. Okay, no Bulk Up, that's annoying, but at least we get Meditate, so we're gonna have to hold on to Meditate almost the entire game. And I think our main fighting type move is probably gonna have to be High Jump Kick. It is very risky, though. But we could get the Brick TM in the Orberg Gate. It's a little bit out of the way, but... Actually, wait, no, we get it by level up anyway. Oh yeah, for Fantina. We have the TM for Thief and Fling. We're gonna have to use Thief. Thankfully, though, she leads with Gengar. I believe the... I wonder if there are teams in this for... Diamond and Pearl. Ooh, there is. Nice. Let's see. She does lead with Drifblim. Drifblim is not the best attacker. Its moves are kind of weak. So we could theoretically get some Meditates in. Why not Triple Kick? The problem with Triple Kick is it starts off weak and then it gets stronger, but it's not a good move. Besides, we don't even learn Triple Kick. That's Hitmontop. But yeah, we'll have Brick Break by level up. I think because of the fact we get Meditate, it'll be a better idea to just keep Brick Break instead of teaching High Jump Kick. It's just a very risky thing. No, from what I saw, the Nintendo Direct is June 9th. Oh, that's tomorrow. Never mind, I'm stupid. But yeah, I heard the thing's gonna be like 50 minutes long. I do expect some pretty good announcements. I have my own personal #1 prediction. My own personal #1 prediction is that they're going to announce an Ocarina of Time remake. That's my personal prediction. They made a new they remade Star Fox 64 for the 3rd time. Anyway, TMs. Focus Punch, Frustration, Earthquake. The problem with Earthquake, it is way too out of the way. And besides, like, I don't even know where Earthquake would help us. I think our main coverage is gonna have to be, like, Fighting and Dark. Ooh, actually, there's a... But... I don't think Scott's solo deck software has a type coverage calculator, but I'm trying to think, what is Fighting and Dark not good against? Foresight being able to hit ghost types. The problem is, though, you'd have to use Foresight on each separate species. Dark, with what Dark moves? Thief. I mean, we could have rock coverage too. Like, maybe we'll have Rock Tomb into Rock Slide. And then we can have Thief for the Dark for ghost types, and Brick Break and Meditate. Actually, you know what? I think Blaze Kick would be better coverage than rock moves. Actually, I do know of another calculator.
What? I don't know her number.
Okay,
12.
Alright. Alright, here it is. Pokemon DB has a good one. Alright, old type chart. So if we have Fire, Fighting, and Dark. That's neutral against everything. What if we removed Fire? Neutral against... Wait. Not very effective on Krogunk and Toxicroak. Fighting Dark is amazing coverage. It's not going to be completely amazing. There's all the... Because Saturn has a Toxicroak. Yeah, Saturn has a Toxicroak. So I think because of that, we're going to want to hold on to Blaze Kick or Return. Like if we get Return, then we're good. Oh, congrats, Dominic. Alright, so... Let's see, 87 speed. What would our speed be at level 1, or with 100 speed EVs at Cynthia? Because we need to figure out speed thresholds. Because Diamond and Pearl is very obsessed with speed. For example, Cynthia's Garchomp has 174 speed. It's the fastest Pokemon in the game. Alright, so let's try this out at 70 with 100 speed EVs. Alright, so if we have 100 speed EVs at level 70, we will outspeed everything in the game. That's good. Careful of the level 50 Wurmples. Yeah, they're gonna be a threat, that's for sure. Oh my god, dude, my voice is terrible today. Oh my god. Yeah, I think during the stream I might not talk too much. This is just terrible. Yeah, it's like I'm not even like coughing anything up, but my voice is just terrible. What's that music? Legends Arceus Obsidian Fieldlands. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna want a Jolly Nature. Okay? I'll go ahead and make the Pokemon. I think we'll run a female. Alright, no, Hitmonlee can only be male, right? We're gonna run a Jolly Nature. Our abilities can be Limber or Reckless. Limber prevents paralysis. Reckless increases the damage of recoil moves. We're gonna go Limber. There's a lot of paralyzing threats in this game. Alright, we're gonna go Hidden Power Dark, so completely perfect stats. And our moves will be Revenge and Double Kick. Yeah, Limber is better. Cynthia does not have Togekiss and Diamond and Pearl. She has Gastrodon. Oh, Meditate. Thank you for that. Whoops. That would have been bad. No Cherry Berry equipping. Yeah, that's one bright side. No Cherry Berries. That's going to be so useful for Gardenia. Yeah, Gardenia is definitely going to be a problem. But honestly, I think we can just use Meditate and just spam, like, Double Kick or something. It shouldn't be that bad. Okay. Gotta fix that. Oh, dang, Dominic, that sucks. Wrong one. Alright, better reload the mapper. There we go. Black belt is unobtainable. You have to, for the black belt, you have to show some guy by the Pal Park a Pokemon of a random level, and he'll either give you black belt, expert belt, or focus ash. So yeah, that guy's thing's garbage. But there is a fist plate that's easily accessible before Maylene. Leftovers are unobtainable in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I think you can either get them at the Battle Tower or from Wild Munchlax. Shell Belt is obtainable. It's in Heart Home. Anyway, I think it's time to get started. Yeah, these this time of year, a lot of cottonwood tree seeds are flying everywhere. I've been taking extra allergy pills, and I think just the side effect is my voice isn't as strong right now. But yeah, if it doesn't improve, I'll have to delay the versus videos. Because I cannot do a voice recording like this. My voice just gets tired easier. It's like I have to force myself to talk louder. If only the Pixie Plate was here. Yeah, right? Does BDSP have a Pixie Plate? I assume it does. You probably have to find it underground. Anyway, let's take a look at the tier list, actually. Give y'all's predictions. Where do y'all think this will end up? Because right now, our only fighting type on here is Infernape, with a time of 147. Do you think this will be better or worse than Infernape? This is definitely going to be worse than Infernape, but I don't know. I think it's better than Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt had some problems going for it. +3, level 70 Brick Break on Garchomp, guaranteed Oko. Alright. B or C tier. Oh, yeah, Toxicroak. Toxicroak. Toxicroak, one of the things Toxicroak had going for it was decent coverage. I think it is going to be worse just because of the lack of bulk. I think this will be C tier. So I think this will be a 150 to 155. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. See, guys, I don't play just Pokemon Moon anymore. Like, I still play the other games. I've just been having streaming as much. Sounds like C tier. Yeah, I'm thinking C tier. I just think it's not going to be as good as Toxicroak and Infernape was. Oh, Robert, you became a member? Thank you. Since you just became a member, is there a particular Pokemon you want to see me play? Not like in Pokemon Moon or anything, but I'm planning to record the Kanto species, but the next random game I'm doing is Emerald. Is there a Pokemon in Emerald you want to see? Did you name it KO? Sorry, no, I can't. It's against my nature. I only name stuff Speed or Torture. What Pokemon are you up to in Moon with recording? The most recent run I recorded was Cantonian Raichu. That thing is a beast. Oh yeah, you get to see the slow health bars. Funnily enough, at ×4 speed, the overworld is kind of similar to Platinum, just minus the whole surfing speed. But in battles, you can definitely still see the lag. Not lag, but like a pause. I really wish bringing Gorochu's Pikachu's third evolution would be cool. I don't know, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna get like 6. I did not need to buy those paralyzed heals. Alolan Raichu's even better if it wasn't because of that puppet. Yeah, Mimikyu. The two Raichus start with the exact same level up moveset. The difference is their TMs and some slight difference in stats. Alolan Raichu has 5 less attack and defense, but 5 more in special attack and special defense. How do you like the new XY abilities? I think Mega Raichu Y is going to go whole no-guard Zap Cannon. Oh, dude, don't kill things. Okay, yeah, Revenge does too much damage. Nice, first try. Yeah, I'm just too strong, yeah. True. Hey, Robert, I'm not sure if you heard me or if you're still thinking about it, but is there a Pokemon you want me to do in Emerald? Alright, there's a Bidoof. You know what? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, maybe I should have taught Hidden Power just for weak damage. But no, that's the next town. Oh my god. Any day now. There we go. Alright then, yeah. I'll have some Pokeballs left for the Geodude. At least the Geodude will be easier to weaken. And then I have a Dust Ball for Psyduck. And for the new Megas, honestly, it just depends if it's good for the Pokemon. I mean, some of them have new abilities. Not Mega Emboar, though. They just gave that thing Mold Breaker. I just can't wait to see what ability they gave Mega Pyroar. They're probably gonna... Imagine if they gave that thing Normalize. It'd be pretty funny. Alright, so I'm going to skip those trainers because for once in a Diamond and Pearl playthrough, I actually do not want Hidden Power. Alright, Quick Claw I think will be unnecessary. I'm gonna save. Pyroar's lazy. I get what they were doing with the design. Because the design, it was supposed to be off of a kanji for, not kanji for fire, but a kanji for like Inferno or something. But it's just the way they did it was kind of underwhelming. Plus the male and female ones look exactly the same. I like Tropius or Walrein. I've already played Tropius, but I don't think I've played Walrein. So yeah, I'll do Walrein. Oh, maybe I... Also, Rolling Kick is actually a worse double kick. Rolling Kick is 60 base power, and it's 85 accuracy. While double kick is 30 times 2, which is 60, and it's 100% accurate. So yeah, literally rolling kick is just straight up worse. Yeah, Robert, though. Yeah, thank you for the support. Literally with how ad revenue is on YouTube right now, and the fact that the videos just don't get as many views as they used to, ever since I changed how I do the videos, a huge chunk of the revenue is actually for members. Yeah, you're all very appreciated. Just want to let y'all know that. It's why I've started doing extra members content, because I want to make sure it's, like, worth every penny. So pretty much every new Versus video I do in Moon every week essentially gives 2 free members videos, because I upload the raw footage for each of the 2 runs. Like with the most recent Pidgeot versus Fearow race, you can watch the Fearow run or the Pidgeot run separately, so you can watch the whole thing. You can hear me talking and people in my Discord. And by people in my Discord, it's usually N1, because that guy talks a lot. Alright, I don't think Rolling Kick should kill. Oh, it does. Sorry. It's fine, Neil. N1. Oh, nice. I was tempted to watch your solo run recordings in the making, but I didn't know if I could or not on Discord. What do you mean, like, if you're not allowed to join? Anyone's allowed to join. I literally ping in my Discord the roll solo run notifications. Like, anyone can join. I have that as a separate role just so I don't ping everybody, because not everybody would be interested in wanting to hear about that. Yeah, anyone in my Discord's free to join them. Yeah, you could. Trust me, if I did not want people joining it, it would be a closed Discord call. Trust me. I mean, I've been wanting to, but I'm usually in bed by then. Ah. Oh, yeah, the next one I'll watch. Yeah, the next one I still need to record is Alolan Raichu. Jump Kick is better. You know, I probably should have at least got Hidden Power Ice for those Zubats. I mean, you don't have to have your mic on. It's not a requirement. Axew never has his mic on. I've never heard Axew's real voice before. Not once. I mean, it is a risky move, but sometimes I just need the raw power. Alright, so in Diamond and Pearl, Psyduck only spawn in the basement. I know for Platinum, there actually are some better HM users to get other than Psyduck, but I've just trained myself for so long on Psyduck. Plus, Psyduck will actually allow me access to Amity Square. Do we want Secret Power? Honestly, I think so. Because for Diamond and Pearl, I only find Secret Power useful for the rival fight. And I remember with Perugly, I actually needed it. I needed it as a stab coverage option. But yeah, I think an alternative set of HM users you could use is, well, the Flyer's still the same. You need Bidoof no matter what. And you need Geodude no matter what. But for your water user, you could catch the Psyduck, or on the route just before Pastoria City, you could catch yourself a Shellos, which learns all those water HMs. Or it's Buizel. You can catch a Buizel on that route. Which I believe are a better frequency on that route. Psyduck in that cave is only 30%. But the thing is, Psyduck will actually allow you access to Amity Square, which the only really good items there are Secret Power, Attract, and the Amulet Coin. Yeah, Jump Kick and High Jump Kick only did 1 HP in Gen 1 due to a bug. Yeah, Shellos no waterfall, so you would have... You could still catch Shellos. It's just what you would have to do is, right before Pokemon League, you have to catch a Tentacool using a Master Ball. Let's see, Bidoof, Starly, Geodude, Shellos, Starter, and Tentacool. So yeah, that could be another option. You catch the Buizel instead by Pastoria City, and or Buizel or Shellos. And if it's a Shellos, you just Master Ball a Tentacool. But still, in my runs, I just like going for the Psyduck just because it gives you access to Amity Square. Are you gonna get the Amulet Coin? Probably not. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna hold a Petraberry for this. Fantina's fought 5th, remember? But I will get the Shell Bell. I'll try to, at least. Alright, Toxic turn 1. That's not what I wanted. Alright, don't do it again. Okay. There we go. Easy. This is an unpopular opinion I have. I actually like backtracking to gyms. Like with Generation 1, the fact that the 8th gym is in the first city is actually very cool to me. Like, I appreciated it when, like, the maps weren't so linear, and the fact that you would enter some towns with a gym, but you have to go back later when the gym is open. I actually like that. It's probably an unpopular opinion. Brick break. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of double kick. Dude, my moveset's like all fighting moves. And we only get one normal move by level up, and that's Mega Kick at level 45. Honestly, I'm not sure how useful Secret Power is going to be. Just because we will get access to Return. But you know what? I take it back. Maybe it could be useful. Because maybe by the time we get there, Secret Power will actually be better. And the thing is, Return is actually more out of the way. Return is at the very... It's like halfway to the top of that tower. But actually, no. That tower is mandatory in Diamond and Pearl. Who would be another threat? Apparently these people. I haven't saved here, have I? I have not. Alright, I am going to attempt to die. If the Chansey wins the fight for me, I'm not going to count it as a blackout. I'm going to try to blackout, though. Oh my god, this Chansey's so stupid. Oh my god. This Chansey's losing to a frickin' cocoon. Why? Oh my god. This Chansey's so stupid. Oh my god. Did it seriously run out of egg bombs? You've got to be kidding. Oh my god. Dude, where was my last save? Yeah, maybe we should have gotten Rock Tomb. Oh, that thing's using Struggle. Well, technically, here's the thing with that fight. I believe even if all your Pokemon faint, Chansey can still win the fight for you. Maybe it does. I actually don't know if that specific fight is like that. So I'm gonna count that as a blackout. I mean, honestly, that was already I think just the fact that that took so long is already punishment enough. Oh, fun fact. In Diamond and Pearl, in those double battles in the wild, if both Pokemon are shiny at the same time, the game crashes. Yeah, I probably should have gotten Rock Tomb. Honestly, it wouldn't be too late to go get it. Should I go get it? I don't know. That would take so long. No, I'm not getting it. Yeah. That's why they raised the partner's level. Huh, I did not know they did that in Platinum. Actually, let's do some math. What's a stab brick break? Stab brick break is 105. And rock tomb is 50. 105 divided by 50 is 52.5. Here's the interesting thing. A resisted stab brick is actually 2.5 power stronger than rock tomb. Rock tomb would only be better against 4 times resistances. So like Zubat, for example. Because I know poison does resist fighting. So honestly, the Beautyfly, I should have gotten Rock Tomb, yes. But like for this gym, Brick Break is actually the better move. How's Hitmonlee? I had a very, very long fight in the forest on that double battle with Pachirisu. Because my Hitmonlee died, and I tried to have the HM users black out. But the Chansey effectively could not kill the Silcoon, and the Silcoon struggled itself to death. Because of the fact, like, your Pokemon get auto-healed after that, I'm pretty sure she can win the fight for you. I'm not sure, but I hadn't saved in so long at that point, so I just counted it as a blackout. Whatever. Okay, there we go. Isn't the statue a reference to the origin forms? No, it's not. It's supposed to look like both Dialga and Palkia at the same time. The way it looks in the Sinnoh remakes, though, is kind of goofy. Three-hour editing session? That's about average for me. Alright, Thief. Get rid of Revenge. Yeah, and I'll replace Jump Kick with Secret Power. Okay, so against these Zubats, I want to use Thief. Because those things quad resist fighting. So at that point, Thief is better. Man. Yeah, in Platinum, all of these battles are optional. I don't think the statue inspired those forms. I think their origin forms are just inspired off of Arceus, which is pretty much the lore reason, because they try to mimic Arceus. But Giratina is straight up the Antichrist. Now, Shadow, I think what he meant was, the inspiration for it came from the statue. Thief. Alright, Brick should one-shot this. Nice. Yeah, Giratina was the only one with an origin form. Oh, right. Dang it. So close. I don't think Arceus needs an origin form because it itself is the origin Pokemon. Also, that trainer was a complete accident. Oh well. I'm gonna get the elixir that's here. Dude, where's the elixir? There it is. You know what? I might actually want these, just in case. I always forgot Lucas was here in Diamond and Pearl. But yeah, right now, Return's effective power is 62. That means as soon as I get to Hearthome, Secret Power will actually be better. Secret Power, though, is unfortunately just a useless move in Platinum because the very first TM you get is Return. Shell Bell, Shell Bell. That is a item I always forget. Do you prefer running Platinum or Pearl? I prefer running Pearl because I think the AI is funnier. Flint is actually a terrifying trainer, and there's not as many rare candies. I think the fact that Platinum has almost 20 rare candies just makes it easy sometimes. But the fact that this game has a higher leveled Elite Foreign Champion and half the rare candies makes it interesting. They have their own charms. But yeah, this way is fine. Alright, attract. Secret Power. Where the hell is Secret Power? Oh, wait. There it is. Secret Power. I'll just hold on to this until Return becomes worth teaching. 1 Meditate. Endeavor. Okay, at least it didn't use Wing Attack. Faint? No. Yeah, that was a Platinum thing. I honestly hate it. Like, the Platinum Pal Park looks better, but those teleporting houses I just don't like. Yeah, at least you could bring in the fully evolved starters, yeah. True. Guess what? In BDSP, you can bring in anything. But that game has one of the worst follow mechanics of all time. I think the games would have been better if they never had it. Like, it's that bad. Like, I like BDSP, but the follow feature was one of the worst things about it. It was terrible. I'm gonna go... yeah, I'm gonna want this candy. There's not as many rare candies in this game, so any rare candy that I can get, I'll get. Yeah, not just that, but look at, like, Ekans. How are we doing Crash or Wake? Probably Natural Gift. Natural Gift Electric. I believe Natural Gift Electric is the Blackberry, I think. Hey, there were parts of BDSP I liked. The follow mechanic was one of the worst things about it. I'm gonna get this just in case. This is... oh, we actually don't learn Payback. Wow. One of the few fighting types that doesn't get it. Also, this right here is the Fist Plate. Yeah, Crash Awake has a grass. The Quagsire is not the threatening thing, it's the Gyarados. Well, then again, Gyarados we can always just hold a Person Berry and hope it uses Swagger. Yeah, that's Shadow Stitch's opinion on it as well. The games are enjoyable. They're enjoyable and fun, but are they the worst Pokemon game of all time? No, not even close. I think people just overreact to the Sinnoh remakes way too harshly. You can admit that the launch was very bad, and there was a bunch of things they screwed up on it. But people just ignore the good things about it. Alright, I'm gonna... I think one should be enough. Uh-oh. Reset. Okay. Taunt, you bastard. Alright, Gyarados, use Bite. Oh, I got the Secret Power sleep. Nice. Okay, yeah, you know what? Secret Power was worth it just for that Gyarados, because... I mean, I would have preferred Rock Tomb, but having Secret Power for that thing is way better than Rock Tomb. Yeah, Dennis is dangerous no matter what. Oh, Dennis in BDSP, his Gyarados has Waterfall and Ice Fang. He killed half my team in that Nuzlocke. Yeah, like, Shine BDSP is actually a very hard Pokemon game. The trainer teams, gym leaders, Elite Four champion, have extremely good teams. That's an underappreciated thing about the games. Okay. Natural Gift. Question. Does the Blackberry give Natural Gift Electric? Cherry Berry is not natural gift electric. It's actually natural gift fire. Yeah, I know. It's weird. I'm gonna fight this guy right now. Honestly, probably no reason at all. I just know that after this guy, the next mandatory ghost Pokemon is Fantina's gym. Honestly, there's probably no reason to fight this guy. You know what? I think there might be a Blackberry here. No. It's the Whippereberry. Where can I get one? Wait, actually, I think I might know where. I'll fly to it after I do this gym. If Oras gets a remake. Oras is the remake, dude. Well, just the three things I like about it a lot. Way more challenging of a game. The underground is incredibly beautiful. It was like the main selling point of Sinnoh, and they did a great job on it. And I think the way they handled gym leader rematches is far better. You can just go into their gym once per day and re-challenge them. And they have very good teams too. Plus, the Elite Four has actual rematches. Like, actual rematch teams. Like, Platinum had a rematch team, but all of the teams were identical. But people just ignore that over the bad stuff PDSP did. Which is just unfortunate. Yeah, the secret bases were a little underwhelming, just replacing them with statues. But I don't know. Having the old-fashioned secret bases with the wild Pokemon would have been the best version of the Underground. I mean, I get what they were doing with the statues, because you could use it to, like, increase, like, chances of finding a certain Pokemon. Which, honestly, it was extremely useful for finding the starters. Those starters were insanely rare. Sadly, we don't learn Drain Punch. Lunar Dance. Bro. That Clefairy just metronome Lunar Dance killed itself, and the Kadabra healed no HP out of it. Oh my god. That is actually hilarious. I just gotta wait for the day Whitney's Clefairy in Heart Gold does that. Although, I think in Heart Gold Soul Silver, I haven't seen it use metronome as much. Alright, I think there's a Whippereberry by the Berry Master's house. Here it is. Oh, no, that's Pinab. Luck. Nanub. Raz. I'm gonna try north of Orberg. I know there's a Whippearberry somewhere. Where do I find a Whippearberry? Pause. I'm looking this up. Fuego Ironworks. Wait, what? That means natural gift electric's unobtainable. And one? I want you to answer this question. Why the hell did you not say Pechaberry first? Why? I asked which berry is electric, and you see Pechaberry, Whippearberry, and you're like, I'll tell him Whippearberry, when Pechaberries are far more common. Why, dude? It's quite weak. I mean, yeah, I get that, but it's going to be used on Gyarados. I mean, besides, going from like 60 to 70 power is not much of a difference. Oh my gosh. This is not L, this is Lysander's theme. Do I have a Pechaberry? No, I don't. I gotta get one. Also, fun fact, in Diamond and Pearl, that guy who normally has the Evolutions has 3 Roselia. He's really good for special attack EVs. If you use the Verse Seeker on him with special attackers, you're in for a good time. 6 special attack EVs per fight. Whatever. This girl's gonna see me anyway. Oh, great. Okay. I do not want Defog over Fly. Oh, here's one thing I like about Diamond and Pearl over Platinum. Way better Great Marsh. The Great Marsh in Platinum is a freaking nightmare to traverse. But in this game, it's a lot easier to traverse, so I'll appreciate that. The only Pokemon in this game that really abused Toxic is Mars. She's effectively the only one. Besides, I mean, Pechaberries are far more common. I can just get a Pechaberry elsewhere. I can't get over the fact you suggested Whippearberry over Pechaberry. Alright, so I think what my plan is... Actually, I don't think Natural Gift Electric is the answer. I definitely have FOMO problems. I think you're too used to Sun and Moon routing. This game is not as difficult as Sun and Moon. But yeah, I'm not sure that's the answer. I think the actual answer might just be use Harrison Berry and just bait Swag. But at the same time, though, I feel like we just need Natural Gift Electric. And if we get hit with Swagger, then whatever. You know what? Yeah, no. I think Natural Gift Electric is the answer. Alright, Natural Gift. I'm gonna delete... I think it's time I delete Secret Power. Yeah, delete Secret Power. We can replace it with Return later. Alright, so yeah, if I get swaggered, whatever. I'll just use one just to get out of Intimidate. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. Fortunately, Wake's levels are lower, so the Floatzel only has 77 speed. Alright. Hey, Boss KO. I can always count on you to lurk. Alright, I don't think I want Natural Gift anymore, so I'm going to teach Return now. This right here might be my final moveset for a while. I mean, I don't know, pretty soon I will have the opportunity to learn Blaze Kick. Here's a question, do I even want Blaze Kick? Actually, maybe. It's good against the Bronzors. I mean, I think after I beat Fantina, there's going to be no need for me to keep Thief. Because after Fantina, I believe the next mandatory ghost types are in the Elite Four. I think it's Cynthia's Spirit Tomb. So, since we don't get Blaze Kick to level 41, what I can do is just take on Fantina with Thief, and then after that, I can replace with Blaze Kick. Technically not exactly true, because super effective Thief is... Wait. Oh, Thief was 40 power in this gen. Okay, yeah, never mind. Even better reason. If anything, I should have Blaze Kick for Fantina. What is a heat-proof Bronzor? The only Bronzor/Bronzong in all of Generation 4... Damn it. The only one in all of Generation 4 that even has heat-proof is Round 2 Will and Heart Gold. His Bronzor in that fight has heat-proof, which is why you can effectively sweep him with Earthquake. Waiting for pizza? Nice. Wait. Shadow, you're eating a pizza at like 10 o'clock at night? Uh-oh. Oh, I actually... That's a problem. I don't have any more. Wait, I might have an orange berry. Okay, that'll have to do. +3 thief on Driftblim. One shot. Okay. At level 38. I'm not even gonna get level 30. I'd have to fight this guy. You knew... Fuck, I forgot Shell Bell. Dude, that Shell Bell is so easy for me to forget, it's not even funny. I did not learn about that Shell Bell till somewhat recently. I learned it through one of Scott's videos. But it's out of the way. You have to go into an optional building and go up an elevator. Like, I always forget. But yeah, I can go get it while I'm in town. Don't judge me. I think they do have a facepalm emoji. No. I need to go buy some potions. Can I get hypers? Nah, just supers. I hate this gym. Maybe if this gym was randomized and there were like different potential math problems, then maybe. One, two, three. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, dude. There we go. Aftermath. Thankfully, I outspeed that. Oh, nice. I thiefed its citrus berry. Oh, 93. I outspeed it by 2. Perfect. That could have been bad. It is obvious in Gen 6. In Oras, you can walk around on the D-pad. You can walk and run on the D-pad in those games. Alright, get some candies. Why is it so slow to exit? Because this is one of the worst gym designs in all of Pokemon. That 5th gym is so terrible. I mean, to be fair, I think all the gym designs in Diamond and Pearl were worse. I mean, some are the same, but I think every other one is worse. The 3rd gym is worse. I mean, Maylene. Maylene's gym is worse. Fantina's gym is worse. Candace's, I actually think, was made easier in Platinum. The gym puzzle's actually harder in Diamond and Pearl. Platinum literally just made it easier. I think Candace is the only one where it's better. That's just because it's harder. Take down. Thankfully, it did not use Mach Punch. Return. Yeah, Return was the stronger move. Okay, thankfully, it did not use Aqua Jet. Alright, we're almost at Blaze Kick, thankfully. It might be worth using a rare candy, actually. Because I have to face some Bronzors pretty soon. Oh yay, Floating Steelix. We forgot the Fist Blade. I just have to re-equip it. Oh yeah, that would have helped for the fight. Yeah, you're right. Oops. Thankfully, the trainer with the Bronzors is last. I'm pretty sure we'll get it. There we go. So long, Thief. Hello, Blaze Kick. Question, is Blaze Kick a high crit move? Oh, right, the 3 Bronzor trainers in Platinum. Right. Uh-oh. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, I better re-equip that plate. There we go. I did not want to set up on that thing. In Diamond and Pearl, Hypnosis has 70% accuracy. So yeah, that Bronzor is more dangerous. Gyro Ball. Okay, that actually kind of hurt. This Pokemon's actually doing very good so far. I'm actually kind of surprised. Oh, there actually is a rare candy here in Diamond and Pearl in the Valor Lakefront. It is so out of the way, you have to backtrack with rock climb. And not just that, but you have to rock climb up several different ladders. It is so out of the way. I don't know if it's worth getting in this instance. We'll see. And if memory also serves correctly, in Diamond and Pearl, there is no rare candy inside the Wayward Cave. Actually, wait, no, there is a rare candy, but it's in the side where you have to do that whole team-up thing with that girl with the Kadabra. It's so out of the way that a candy may as well not exist. I guess the opponent not knowing you have a mon with terrible physical bulk really helps. Probably. Man, I wish this Toxicroak had dry skin. Honestly, I probably should have just used Return. It is a high crit move? Oh, it is? Okay. Really? Dude, that Golbat... Dude, Golbats always survive hits. Oh, I probably should have knocked out the other one first. Oops. Air cutter miss. Nice. Hey, have any of you guys seen the J-Rose video where he did Abra in Generation 4 in Sinnoh? He ended up playing Abra in both Diamond and Pearl and in Platinum. And actually, it wasn't just Abra. It was no special moves. It was physical moves only Abra in Sinnoh. He did it in both Diamond and in Platinum. Pokemon Diamond Abra with only physical moves is so horrendously awful. Literally, in the amount of time it takes Diamond and Pearl Abra to beat Rourke, the Platinum one already beat the game. I'm not even kidding. It's that awful. Because it has to use Struggle on Rourke, while in Platinum you get Return. It is it's a worthwhile video to watch, I think. He loves physical Abra. Sure does. Alright, Ace Trainer Dalton and Diamond and Pearl can still be scary. One of the only Pelipers that does not have Protect. Sure, no. I can see that with the Raichu lead, which I say is better than Electabuzz. Yeah, but I wouldn't argue that Pelipper and Hippopotas are better than Magmar, though. Yeah, unfortunately, the Diamond and Pearl puzzle has one spinner, and this is the spinner. Uh. Ah. There we go. Unovan Physical Abra? Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's not good. Hold on. Oh, dude, thank God that Sneasel does not have Ice Shard. I almost lost. Alright, vitamin. I need 3 carbos and probably the rest in protein. Metacham's I'm on, you have to respect. I mean, the Metacham's normally not that good. May as well use the HP up while I'm at it. Dude, that thing always lives. What do you mean 50-53 bulk? What does that mean? Oh, 50 HP, 53 defense. Ah. Dang it. Uh-oh. Okay, that was close. That could have been bad. At least I don't have to be scared of this person. I mean, the other guy had 2 Golbats. What does this person have? Let's see. 1 Golbat. And a second Golbat? No, a Silcoon with only Harden. Why? And I would not be surprised if by the next day I lose my voice. Not because of this stream, but I've been feeling like this throughout the whole day. I haven't lost my voice though in years. Question, should I get Rock Slide? Do you guys think I need Rock Slide for Cyrus? I think I might. Honestly, I think Rock Slide's going to be better than Blaze Kick anyway. I mean, if I want to, I could replace Brick Brick, but then the problem is I'd have to do the Mars and Jupiter fight without it. That's not a good idea. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Blaze Kick. Ooh, I can actually use this protein. Honestly, maybe get rid of Return? Should I get rid of Return? I think I might still want Blaze Kick for something. Probably like the Bronzong on Lucian's team. Maybe. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I delete Return or Blaze Kick? I think fighting Rock and Fire should still hit everything for neutral. So you know what? I'm deleting Return. Screw it. I'm deleting it. Blaze Kick's better versus Spiritomb. Oh my god, you're actually right. True. Also in Diamond and Pearl, inside of here, beep me up. Alright, I'm going to get all the candies because I might want to use my candies before Mars and Jupiter. Because here's the thing, if I lose to Cyrus in this game, I have to fight Mars and Jupiter all over again, even if I black out or reset. So I'm going to want to use my candies before Mars and Jupiter. Rare candies down here. The issue or the girl? No, Cyrus will still have problems. Because the problem is, though, he leads with the Haunch Crow. If the Haunch Crow uses Drill Peck, that's going to probably do like 2/3 of our health. And I want to set up on it. Because the Gyarados will also hit us with Intimidate as well. At least this isn't the dangerous Cyrus. I don't know. Cyrus is still pretty good in this game. Honestly, I'd argue he's better in this game. Not because of his team, but just because of the situation around his fight. It's just the fact if you lose to him, you have to start the multi-battle again. So you actually do kind of have to do a better job of playing Cyrus. But if you're able to save and reset in front of him, he would not be as hard. Right? It's a guaranteed knockout. Well, you just helped my case. Well, to be fair, though, I do plan to use candies. Yeah, the AI in the screen isn't the greatest, too. Yeah. But I'm just saying, if we get unlucky and Cyrus uses that move on us, we have to do Mars and Jupiter over again. Which, effectively, each attempt at Cyrus is going to waste... Each reset on him is going to waste almost 2 minutes. Because you got to include the cutscene, too. How far am I from a level? Okay. Alright, I'm using them all right now. I'm going to get to level 61. There's still 2 more candies I can get in Victory Road. You know, fun fact, during that cinematic right there, if the Drifloon is there, you will actually see it. Alright, the one on the right, the one on the left is Mars, and that one has Reflect. Oh, nice. If I get a crit, it actually crits both of them. I did not know that. Wait, Mars is on the right. Oh, never mind then. I actually did not know in a double battle, if Rock Slide flinches one, it flinches the other. I did not know that. Holy crap, dude. Hitmonlee is just killing everything. It's like losing to Lusamine. It's worse than that. At least in Sun and Moon, the cutscenes are relatively quick-ish. Like, all of this you just saw me do, if I lose to Cyrus, I have to do all that again. Alright, so I think I need just one setup, at least just to get rid of Intimidate. Dark Pulse. Okay, we win. I mean, assuming no Rock Slide miss, of course. Uh-oh. There we go. Or you got a lucky 1 in 250. What do you mean I got a lucky 1 in 256? What are you talking about? Bulk Up is in the battle tower. Oh. Oh, shoot, I've already used that escape rope. Oh my god, I hate how you can't just fly here. That's so stupid. I must have used that oh, I used the escape rope in the ruins. I should have bought 2. Whoops. Oh, you know what? Here, I'll show y'all where this rare candy is. You gotta surf up here. It's right there. Level 37 Feebas. Alright, I'm looking at the tier list right now. Under 140 would be S tier. There is no way this is getting under 140. 140 to 145 is A tier. 145 to 150 is B tier. 150 to 155 is C tier. But still, though, that's no excuse. That guy should not have a level 37 Feebas. I know a better water type. Give him a Quagsire. Or a Barboach or something. Yeah, Limber's going to be so nice in this gym. Or a level 65 Magikarp. You know, I've had one attempt where that thing actually managed to use agility baton pass into artillery, and it's still through the fight. This gym is just as bad. I mean, Volkner is kind of easy in most games anyway, in all those games anyway. It's just because of the fact Cyrus is so much harder and you have to use all your candies. Uh-oh. Okay, that did like nothing. Oh my god. Dang it. He's got a Gyarados. Me and Tine has base 40 attack. Oh, I did not know that. Well, I've played it before, but I guess I just didn't remember that fact. Time for some Blissey HP bar. Oh wait, no, that's platinum. Dude, Rampardos' Diamond and Pearl sprite is so good. Its platinum sprite's pure garbage. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I better save. This girl has a Torterra. Yeah, the Torterra sprite's so much better in this game, too. You know what? If Hitmonlee keeps up this pace, it might actually get A tier. Alright, gotta save here. This person has a Dusknoir. Wait, no she doesn't. That's platinum. Oh, right. In Diamond and Pearl, this is a Psychic type trainer, not a Ghost type trainer. Alright, I think I better get this candy. Just in case. Alright, time for the hideous Gabite sprite. Yep. Terrible. Oh, this trainer is actually kind of difficult in this game. Uh-oh. Empoleon Sprite's so much better in this game than in Platinum. Diamond and Pearl front sprites are like the red and green of Gen 4. Some of the front sprites are either really good or they're really bad. There's no in between. I think some of them are the same. I like how Gibbo looks like it's official artwork. Also, that Gyarados has Dragon Dance, but no physical moves. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to move now. That thing could also U-turn and use Intimidate again. I've seen it do it many times. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Blaze Kick. Do not, dude, don't. Oh, it actually aqua jetted. Aw, dang it. That was my first reset in quite a long time. Yeah, I think I need +1. Okay, I should be fine now. Because +1 will allow the Infernape to be a one-shot. Infernape's Diamond and Pearl sprite's really bad. It looks squished. I'm not going to use candies now because it would be kind of a waste to use it at that close to a level up. I'll probably use it after Aaron. Alright, let's do this. You know, if we can beat the final 5 trainers within 5 minutes, we could actually get S tier. Which is not something I thought I would say. I guess I really underestimated Hitmonlee's abilities. Way better than Infernape, which is very surprising. You could argue it's because of the emulator being better now, but still. That Infernape run on the leaderboard is actually a second playthrough. And Infernape did have some problems to deal with. Like, I believe it needed to grind for Swords Dance. I do think Hitmonlee, or not Hitmonlee, if I replayed it now, I do think Infernape could get to the S tier, if I replayed it. This Quagsire is so bad. Literally, if you do a solo run with a flying type, that Quagsire cannot hit you. Boss KO, that's the only time you ever chat. Alright, time for Flint. Flint would be a complete joke in Platinum, but in Diamond and Pearl, we're gonna have to use Blaze Kick on the Driftblim. Ow. I can't help it. Dude, you never even chat. You just show up to say Gwag hey and leave. Okay. Oh yeah, Rockside would be better. Yeah, you're right. That avoids Aftermath, too. Okay, he was still kind of a joke. I mean, he did hurt a lot with Flare Blitz. Alright, one. I think just one will do. Oh. I gotta remind myself because of the gens, because I've been so far removed from gaming, it's not even funny. Wait, really? Is your daily dose of gaming just watching my videos? Or listening, whatever you do? Blaze Kick. Uh-oh. Thankfully, that thing doesn't have a psychic move. Anymore, yeah. Ah. I'm guessing real life has just been busy. Yeah, I'll heal my PP, don't worry. You know what? If we can first try Cynthia, we might be able to get S tier. Alright, so level 73. I think we can get away with +2, but I'll go to +3 just in case. Right, we should win now. Wow, one of the only times Roserade is sent out second. Dude, Melodic's Diamond Pearl sprite is so good. We did it. 139.36. 5 resets, 1 blackout, level 74. S tier. Yeah, I'm quite confident if I do another playthrough with Infernape, it will get in the S tier. But at the same time, I did have to grind for Swords Dance. Let's go. The last 3 months have been rough. Yeah, Boss KO, you don't have to say it. I'm pretty sure you told me before. You mentioned it in the Discord. Dude, Hitmonlee's front sprite is so cursed. That is so cursed. Looks like an Asian dude. Okay, let's put in Hitmonlee's time. Game time of 6:33. Real time of 1:39.36. Level 74. 5 resets, 1 blackout. Alright, so if we take a look, 139.36. It was not able to outperform Garchomp, or Empoleon, or Gengar, or Feraligatr. Here's the thing, these, with the exception of Gengar, Gengar had the 70% accurate Hypnosis, Feraligatr, Empoleon, and Garchomp had Swords Dance. Infernape is down at 147 with 8 resets. I'm trying to remember what it was caused by. I actually can't remember. I think it was somewhere in the league. But this second playthrough I did with Infernape was done a while ago. I do think Infernape could move up into the S tier. I like how all the Kanto starters are in the same tier. It's actually pretty funny. Level 6 Gengar? Wait, what? Oh, whoops. What was my... I assume my actual level was 66. Yeah, 66, that's a pretty safe assumption. I mean, Torterra needed to get Swords Dance too, but the problem was its speed isn't great. But yeah, I can't really figure out what Infernape's main problem was. I think it's just the fact this is an old playthrough. Infernape should be way better than that. But honestly, this really outperformed all our expectations. We all thought B tier or C tier, but no, this thing just demolished the game. I think its biggest reset point was trying to think here. Where was it? I first tried Gardenia. I can't remember. I legitimately cannot remember where the resets were in this run. But I remember they were pretty early on. Yeah, I don't remember. But anyway, thank you all for stopping by everyone. I do appreciate it. I'm not sure when the next stream will be. I gotta see how much better my voice is. Mars? No, I first tried Mars. Yeah. Honestly, I may not do one tomorrow because I might need to save my voice for the voiceover. I need to see if it recovers. Because it's really hard for me to speak at full volume. It really is. Yeah, we'll just see. I haven't been making schedules lately because of that. Honestly, it's just because of the fact I don't want to force myself into doing streams anymore. I'll do the streams when I have time and I'm willing to. Although, just remember, there will be guaranteed crystal streams every Saturday. Those will not change. The other ones, though, are subject to change each week. But anyway, I will see you all later.